Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that affects all of us, but not equally. We're talking about climate justice and why it's fundamentally a human rights issue. We'll explore how climate change disproportionately affects the most vulnerable communities, and what legal efforts are being made to hold corporations and governments accountable for their role in this global crisis. Let's get into it. Climate justice goes beyond emissions and polar bears. It's about fairness, equity, and protecting human dignity in the face of environmental breakdown. It recognizes that the people who are least responsible for climate change often suffer the most from its impacts, whether it's extreme weather, rising sea levels, or food insecurity. So when we talk about climate change, we're not just talking science. We're talking ethics, rights, and survival. Let's break it down. Who gets hit the hardest? Low-income communities often lack the resources to recover from climate disasters. Indigenous peoples face threats to their land and cultural heritage. Women and children are more likely to suffer during droughts and conflicts fueled by climate stress. Global South countries contribute the least to emissions, but face the gravest consequences. Think Bangladesh, Pacific Island nations, and Sub-Saharan Africa. This isn't a coincidence. It's a result of centuries of inequality, colonialism, and economic exploitation. Now let's talk law. All over the world, people are taking legal action to demand climate justice. In the Netherlands, the Urgenda case forced the Dutch government to cut emissions faster. In the United States, youth-led lawsuits like Juliana v. United States argue that a safe climate is a constitutional right. In Pakistan, courts ruled in favor of farmers whose livelihoods were threatened by government inaction on climate. And let's not forget efforts to hold corporations accountable. Big Oil is increasingly facing lawsuits for knowingly misleading the public about climate science. Internationally, there's momentum to recognize the right to a healthy environment as a legally binding human right, especially through the United Nations. Even if you're not on the front lines of climate change, this matters. Because injustice anywhere threatens justice everywhere. Climate justice asks us to look at the big picture. Who has power? Who suffers? And what kind of world are we building? It's about transforming our systems, not just the energy grid, but also economic, social, and legal systems, to be more just and more sustainable. So what can you do? Learn about the climate justice movement, support grassroots organizations, advocate for policy change and corporate accountability, vote with your wallet and at the ballot box, stay informed, and keep talking about it. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and share this video. Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Is climate justice a human right? What do you think needs to change? Thanks for watching, and remember, there's no climate justice without human rights, and no human rights without action. See you next time.